You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter. And they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Cam Little after the opening kick. And here we go from New Orleans. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play is to the air. Hits him on the out route. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. And stop coming from Henry To'o.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 34. Launches one deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Rattler setting to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Into the hands of Olave. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Back-to-back carries here. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
3rd and just 2 to go. Now Rattler. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
All right, here we go. Second down. Now it's Lawrence. That's caught. Tucker Kraft. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Buying some time right. Shovel pass complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You could do a lot worse than a quick little shuffle give sometimes. I like that play. That shuffle pass just keeps the defense honest, keeps them guessing a little bit. Normally goes for positive yardage, and sometimes you're even able to surprise that defense entirely.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, Lawrence finds him over the middle. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll run here on first down. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Saints with 6 DBs out there. We've got a dime look for them on third down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, it'll put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. The throw is caught. It's a New Orleans touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Well, any call. Extra point is going to draw that flag, and it's going to let them try the point after again. Another shot now at this extra point. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Give now to the running back. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense right there on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Not an open passing lane to be found anywhere. He took what he thought was the best one available, and they still managed to tip the ball away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back now, pressure on its way. Completes this one to Kraft. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. The incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. They go play action on first. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Jaguars, nothing.
We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They are facing second down deep on their own end. Another try following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Third and long for him here. He throws a bullet down the right side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Watson.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Lawrence looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
They're set up at the 35 now. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. He's got a man left. In a good spot here, second and inches. Here's a give up the middle now to their fullback. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know, Kate, that's a successful play on two fronts. Number one, you get the first down. And number two, keep that defense guessing as to who is just going to get the carries.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go. They bring Thomas in motion. Lawrence working from the gun. Hits his running back. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for 1st and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Back to the well again. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12. Another carry for him. And he drives this forward to the 6. And that run good for 6 yards, and it brings him closer for 3rd and goal.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a groove, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Lawrence on 3rd and goal. Getting out to his left. He doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
The kick by Shudak is good. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Jaguars driving ahead. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. The former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. And it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Means on the catch. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing his Rattler. Flush down out to his left. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're 1st. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll go down here at the 16. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All set up now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That's taken in by Means. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Completed to his running back. And he almost gets to the 5 and goes out at the 6. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Slot man motioned over. They're running again. And he's brought down for a loss.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. The play lost the yard. It's now
Third time's the charm. He gets it again. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Saints will extend their lead as time expires in the half. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lawrence now off the play action. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the 2nd half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this 2nd half.
1st and 10 from the 41. Hand off to the back. He's on the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints push their lead further to start the half. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Saints push their lead to 18. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He cuts it back right. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels, and right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
The give here on 2nd. And they'll mark him down there after the dive. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
1st and 10 from the 41. Right up the gut. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave them enough to pick up a 1st with some room to spare.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And he'll get down to the 21-yard line before he stopped. That's a 9-yard pickup, and it gives him a 3rd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And they'll pitch it out to him. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
They give it to him again. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that 1st by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Fullback trying to power it across. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. They give it to him up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
And he's going to take a knee. Cam Little getting the call on 4th down here to put 3 up for the Jaguars. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by Shudak is good. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
If they wanted any kind of shot here, Kate, to come back in this game, that field goal had to go through and make it a 2-score game. That's only the first of what would need to be several steps here in a hurry to have a chance to try to pull this out.
And no problem for the Saints. They cover it up. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Back to the well again. And they get him down after a quality pickup to about the 36. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Another carry for him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And they can't add 3 to their lead of 15.
While they're still in great shape to win this game, Kate, don't tell the kicker that. You know he's bummed with every miss. But with that miss, still 2-touchdown game, and one more stop here can very much end things.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. And they'll take a knee. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Jaguars trail by 15. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Conversion unlikely, but the offense is going for it. 4th and 13. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect a timeout coming any moment now.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Trying to set this up quick. Running for the marker on second. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Third down, 1 yard to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
A gain of 1. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. Trying to push this past the marker. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French